What's going on, guys? Greg here. I have another saber to show off today, but this one is actually a personal saber. This is mine. It's a GCS Ascend that I got from the May 4th giveaway for Rob. This is one of the 4 Ascends that he had put up that day. I got it was all black when I got it, and then I actually did a full crystal focus version 8 plus color extender install, just to kind of be able to test out the waters on doing one. And then I got some custom etching and powder coating done, which I'll show off in a second. And then all the sound fonts that I'm going to show off are from CF8. So Keenan over there has hooked us up with basically all his sounds. And so this is a way to show off some of his work, as well as mine, as well as Shadowcrest Designs, who did all the etching and the powder coating. So I will start with, internally it's a crystal focus version 8 with a color extender. It's a 7.4 volt lithium-ion battery. 7.4. External recharge port. There is a window like Rob does, where I was testing out how I can cut into the hilts. So this window is for the LEDs on the board to shine through. So there's 8 of them. Let's see. Then we have a royal blue, red, green Tri-Cree LED. Your activation button, like Rob does, is right here, and this window is see-through, and this is your auxiliary button. A 2-watt bass speaker, and then there is no chassis because of, that's the other thing is, so Rob does these all the time, and I don't know how he does it. This was by far the tightest install I've done. And you would think, I mean, it's a 1-inch inner diameter, except when it gets to this rib section, then it goes down, I don't know if it's quite 7/8, but it goes down to a smaller section, which makes the entire install really difficult because it screws with the way the chassis goes in, or the battery in this case. It just messes with everything. So however Rob does it, I have no idea, but like I said, I gained a lot of respect just because of this install for what he does, because it's insane. So yeah, and then so for the powder coating, like I said, this is all black to start, and then I stripped it down as soon as I got it. Sent it over to Shadowcrest Designs, and Dale did a flat black powder coat. This is one of the common designs that Rob does with his, like this exact placement of the black. Then I had Dale etch the switch bezel, so get that in there. And then he also decided to etch the same pattern on the pommel. And there you can see the window, the cutout. So, and the cutout was done afterwards, so there's a little bit of paint or powder coating that chipped, but I always fill that in. It's a personal saber, so I'm not worried about any customers seeing it, because it's, like I said, it's mine. The only other thing is that the recharge port kill key is enormous. It's off TCSS. It's just kind of the one I grabbed, and didn't know it was that big. And then I don't know who did it, but there's a custom blade plug that I grabbed off of one of the forums. Like I said, I have no idea who did it. I forget. It's I've had it for a while now, but yeah. So I also had CF8 create a sound font specifically for this saber. So it's actually a sound font called the Ascension. It's unreleased yet. I think he said he's putting it up on Saber Font in the next month or so, or he's going to try to. So I would definitely check it out, because it's really cool. For this entire saber, what I wanted to do was have it be something that could feel light side or dark side, which is why I went with a very neutral powder coating. Something a Jedi or a Sith could hold, or dare I say Grey Jedi. And then so when I had him do a sound font, I asked him to do that same theme, and aside from that, I gave him complete freedom over what he did and how he wanted to control it. But like I said, I just wanted something that could kind of go both ways. And so not only did he complete a full crystal focus version 8 font, but he also added a bunch of power-ons and everything. So thank you, Keenan, and like I said, guys, check him out. He is awesome. And he, for all my sabers, my personal sabers, he does all my fonts, unless it's one he either hasn't done yet, so like if it's a specific character font, or if it's like something I already had that just happens to be in a saber already. But aside from that, he does everything. So yeah, so let's get this turned on. Right now it is Ascension. Move this out of the way. So, and I believe again the volume's turned down just like I always do. Is I turn it down because I have family around and whatnot. So, and then I just went with all white LEDs to shine through. Hold it that way so it doesn't quite blind you, but it's just in its normal pattern for now. Let's see. So as you can tell, there's like a nice, it's a bluish purple. Right now it looks very purple on screen, but it's a lot of blue with just a hint of red in the color. I had a Vader's Vault Ardent that I was messing around with, and this happened to be something that I found, and absolutely love the color since then. So, but.
You were the chosen one!
Okay.
It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
That was actually one of the combos that I had Keenan create. I actually didn't mean to trigger it, but I happened to. It was that. It was a one from the Windu versus Palpatine fight. But yeah. And then, like I said, this is color changing, so. Like I said, then just is it a really unique hum? I said I don't know what it is. I absolutely love it. Like I said, Keenan did an amazing job. It's by far my favorite font that I have that I own. Like I said, he was awesome with it. So let me do that. Normal. If you go to the sound bank, and you know, oops. One second. I accidentally chose it. Come on.
Sound bank selection.
Ascension. Desolation.
So Desolation by Kasith.
Alliance.
By Kasith.
Cryptic.
Cryptic by Kasith. And then I have a Sid from 89 Sabers coming in the mail, so I kind of was testing out the font, and actually Kasith went through and cleaned up the font a little bit for me. He wasn't taking credit for it or anything. He just happened to notice a few errors, so to say, with the font. And I'm not going to name the font maker because this isn't anything about bashing them. But he has noticed a few things and went through and kind of helped me out with it. So yeah, that's Sidious. Count Dooku by Kasith. Spitfire by Mad Cow. He released that about a month ago, and it's an awesome font. It's a light side fresh crystal font.
Kylo Ren. CF8
Bespin. Sauron. So Killed by Shamim, Sacrifice by Shamim. And then Calibrate by Mad Cow, which is a really cool workshop type font. But like I said, this is all
Ascension.
back to Ascension. Let me just quickly, let me put this in for a second. I'm just gonna put a blade in here for you guys. See some of the colors. That's your twist blade retention screw. It's really tight inside, so I have to actually grab that with that. Like I said, this is, like I said, just a custom kill key. I forget who did it. Grabbed it off the forums. Let's see. It is a 1 inch blade. As Rob would always say, it's thumb tight. You don't want to mess with anything. And then the kill key. So like I said, it's a nice bluish purple. I said it looks a little more pinkish purple on screen, but it is a very nice color. The blue flash on Clash. And that's more of a straight up purple, and then a pink, and then a red, and like a orange, yellow, colorblind, so work with me. That's like a light green, that's a regular green, it's like a very, very light blue, tealish, ice blue, nice dark blue, then back to our purplish color. So I said it's, that's it. You do have different power-ons for wherever you hold it. Now at this point I'm just kind of showing off the random things. I haven't done, there's a magnetic feature we can turn on magically, which I'll kind of go over in another video. I'll mess with the settings and I'll come back and I'll do update videos with this saber, because like I said, this is my baby. This is my, oh god, what do they call it? Unicorn. There we go. But yeah, I think that is just about it. So let me just show off a couple more fonts by CF8.
Sound bank selection.
Ascension. Desolation.
So this is Desolation 2 actually. Keenan just redid this. So we have a little bit of an electric sound in there. With a white flash on flash. As I said, CF8 is awesome. He's done a great job with us, and so I can't thank him enough. And then, like I said, Dale over at Shadowcrest Designs did all the powder coat and etching. I did the CF8 install and all the programming. Like I said, so if you guys want to talk about doing one, I have about a month worth of work, 2 months worth of work in front of me. Like I said, that kind of depends on how school goes, how internships go, and whatnot. But that is it for right now. I have a couple RGB sabers coming up and a few other things. So I will keep you guys updated with this as I kind of mess with settings. I may add a different type of screen in here. Depending on how things look, I may add some mesh over the top of it, just to kind of mess with things. And then down the road, I may actually add a shroud on top, but we'll see how things go. But for now, that is my GCS Ascension with a Crystal Focus 8 upgrade that was done by me, sound fonts by CF8, and then etching and powder coating by Shadowcrest Designs. So like I said, thank you guys, and you can always contact me over my page if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys later.